What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Laced Up Podcast. It's going to be super cool today. We got Keanu Hill come with us today. It's going to be super fun. And before you guys ask, because I know I'm going to get my DMs flooded, asking where I got my haircut. I've been wearing a hat for the past couple weeks. We had to get cleaned up. Chancho Fades is the only place I trust with my hair. So if y'all need to get cleaned up, you need a haircut, hit up Chancho Fades. I'll tag him. We can get you guys right. But super cool. Kibo, what's up, my man?
What's up with you, brother? How you doing?
I'm doing good. Super excited to have you. So it was actually Isaac Rex's little brother. He's like, who you need to have on? And this was actually before I even shot the one with Isaac. He's like, you need to have Kibo on. He's like, he's a cool dude. She's like, you get that guy going, he'll just get gone. So heard a lot of good things about you. But hey, give us a little intro. Where are you from? Little family, all that.
So originally I'm from Dallas Fort Worth. I say Dallas Fort Worth just because I've lived in both areas. Just because I lived in Grand Prairie, then I moved to Euless, then I moved to Bedford. So I just kind of been all in the Metroplex. So I say I'm from Dallas Fort Worth.
There you go. Make it easy.
You know what I'm saying? So get the
saying.
best of both worlds.
And I didn't realize that until right as he's on his way over here. I always check out the bio that BYU has on you guys. And I was like, oh, Bedford. Because I served my mission in Dallas Fort Worth, and my first 7.5 months I spent in Euless, Texas, which is where the high school you went to is. Mm-hmm. And so, when you said Bedford, you spent 7.5 months on a bike somewhere. It's
I feel it,
you get to know that place.
Did you at least get some Whataburger while you was out there though?
Dude, that was the craziest part about Euless. They didn't even have a Whataburger in my area.
Really?
Yeah.
What area did you live in? Hold on.
I lived right by the school.
You sure? There was one
no,
right
there was one
street.
down the street, but that was still, it wasn't in my area. I couldn't bike to it. It was technically the Bedford Elders area.
I hear you. There's one in Euless though. It was I think they just put one up because I think I went down there when was it? After our bowl game and stuff like that. They actually put up another one over there. It's right across the street from the McDonald's.
They needed that when I was there.
Oh, bro.
You a big Whataburger guy then?
Big Whataburger guy, bro.
See, so when I got there, everybody's Whataburger, and I tried it, and I'm like, this stuff sucks. And then,
bro, don't ever disrespect Whataburger in front of my friend.
But then I came around, and now whenever someone's going to text, I'm like, man, you got to try it. I love it. What do you get?
I get See, the thing about Whataburger, what I love is that I always get something different when I'm there.
Really?
It has way more options than when people try to compare In-N-Out to Whataburger. I was like, bro, there's nothing you can compare In-N-Out to Whataburger, bro, because we have way more options. Our breakfast is better, bro, and everything. So what I usually get a patty melt with bacon and egg.
On the side?
No, on the burger.
On the burger.
On the burger, bro. And
I like the spicy ketchup?
Oh, come on, bro. That's the best part.
That's
as soon as I get spicy ketchup, I get home, take the bun off, spread that spicy ketchup everywhere, bro. And that's it's a masterpiece right there, bro. Promise you.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, the patty melt, that's the go-to.
I'm telling you.
Patty melt with some spicy ketchup.
Oh yes. And then if you want to go in the mornings, they got a honey buttered chicken biscuit.
Yeah.
That's right there. That's the one. That's the one for me, bro. I'm telling you right now, that's probably the best thing they got there, bro. It might just be a biscuit, but that honey buttered chicken in there, bro, it's
Do you like they got that, is it like a honey barbecue sandwich or something?
Yeah. They got a honey barbecue chicken strip sandwich. That's what it's called.
Yeah, you like that one?
Oh, bro, what? I love that one, bro. That's probably my second favorite.
That's Texas right there.
Oh, 110%. And then on top of that, if you want to switch it up, you get a honey buttered chicken sandwich. Instead of having the barbecue on there, you get the honey butter on there.
Man.
Oh, bro.
Whataburger, it's versatile.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They try to compare In-N-Out, so I'm like, bro, you only get a double and a single double, and that's it, bro. And some cheese fries. Come on, bro. That's nothing. If they had a Whataburger out here right now, barely people probably go to In-N-Out just because how versatile it is.
That's funny. Yeah, Whataburger. That's Texas for you.
Oh, 110.
So what's grew up in, or so did you spend most of your time in Bedford or Grand Prairie? You said there was a couple. Where did you spend most of your growing up? Which one do you claim?
I would say Grand Prairie. I went to that's probably what I say I spent my whole childhood at, and I met a lot of good people out there, a lot of friends, everything, and just always getting out of the house. And I don't think I spent really too much in the house as I was a kid. Everybody would have PlayStations now, Xbox now and stuff, but I'll probably be the one going out, getting my friends, go play in the yard, go play tackle football, go kickball, go to the basketball court, something like that. And I don't think I really got into video games until I was in seventh grade.
Yeah.
7th grade around there. Like usually one time like that's when you start getting the technology and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I was really that type of guy just to go out and just to have fun, bro. Cause me, I don't like to use this, but like, I have ADHD, so I don't like to be in like one spot for too long.
Yeah, I feel that.
Even when I was a baby, my mom would put me down somewhere just to like tell me to stay, and I like 2 seconds later, I'm like already crawling somewhere, gonna go play with the dogs or something like that.
Right.
And so yeah, I'm just the type of dude that's like not really like to be like in one area. You know what I mean? I always like to be out getting stuff done and stuff
Staying
like
active.
that. I've always.
So, how old were you when you guys moved to the Bedford Euless area?
I was going into the 9th grade, so I was probably 15.
So you hadn't started high school yet, though?
Yeah, I haven't started high school, but over there in Bedford and Euless area, their 9th grade is still like in middle school, so kind of like junior high. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So technically, I was still in middle school, I guess you would say. But it was fun. It was fun when I moved there. Met a lot of good people, bro. Like the closest friends I have now that like are my closest friends are still in my group. Because you know how usually when you come to college, you kind of feather off from like a lot of people and stuff like that. But the people I met there, like my first ever people I met there, we're still really close and we're still really cool, bro.
That's sweet. There's some genuine people there for sure. Like that's the thing about like Euless. When I was there, there's just like some good, like you run into some crackheads for sure, but like there's a lot of just like people who have been in like that Euless Bedford area for like a really long time, and like they love that place, and they're just like genuinely good people.
Facts, bro. Facts. No, when I first came there, bro, it was just my homie Sal, bro. First ever dude, big Tongan boy, man. Right, had long hair, all that, bro, and we still talk to this day. He genuinely, I see his family as my second family.
Yeah,
I would say. Just because, but like he's gotten married now and like kind of has like his own thing going now, so I haven't really been seeing him from time to time. So
yeah, and then so you went to Trinity the whole time.
What was that Trinity?
Like? That was Trinity, baby.
It was fun, bro. It was fun just because like just outside of football, it was very diverse where I was. Like usually when you get out of class, you'll see like a big group of people of like you'll see like either Indians, like Hispanics, Tongans, blacks, white, and they were like always all around each other, right? And so that's what I really liked about the school. It wasn't just like all about one color, or like how not like bashing Utah or anything. Like how you would come here and you would see mainly
white people.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Sure. So, but like it was like over there, I felt like I got to know more, and I got to know more about other people and other cultures and stuff like that. And usually when we have pep rallies and stuff, we'll have like things where they'll come do like their cultural dance and stuff like that. Yeah, that's like we'll have Indians come and do their dance, Tongans, all that stuff, and Africans, all that stuff. So I really felt like I was like a part of something great there because it was just so diverse, and like I feel like no one was really like all singled out. You know what I mean?
Right, for sure. No, yeah, that was I think that was a big shock to me when I got there. Like, I think I had been told about the Polynesians, so I knew to expect there was going to be a bunch of Tongans everywhere. And then, like, the Hispanics, like, I grew up with a bunch of Hispanics kind of where I was from. But the Indians, I didn't realize there were so many Indians in that area. Like, we'd be in, like, a neighborhood, and there's, like, I think they'd, like, try to stick together a little bit. And so, like, there's a whole neighborhood of them. Oh, yeah. Like, they all know each other, and they all, like...
yeah. I've been in that neighborhood before just because, like... Would you say Indians would be Muslim, kind of?
Or a lot of them are. I think.
So, like, I had, like, a lot of, like, Muslim friends, I would say. So I would sometimes go over there, chill with them sometimes and from time to time. But, yeah, they like to stick to each other for sure. I feel like that's kind of how it is over there in U.S. Like, everybody will, like, come together, but they'll always have, like, their own cliques because they know what fits them and, like, what they are, like have things in common, I feel like. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So, yeah. But nah, it was really fun out there in Euless, just getting to know everybody, getting to know more coaches and stuff like that, man.
That's way cool. Let me ask you this: do you feel like, because Trinity, they play they play some tough teams, don't they? Like, what are they? They have some special name for it, but they have a tough schedule every year, don't they?
Oh, what, bro? So when I was there, we played Southlake. And Southlake, if you haven't heard of them, they've been good.
They're the real deal. That's where the rich kids are at.
Oh, what, Dad? That's what they are, bro. I'm telling you right now, bro. I think I played them. I actually played them the three times I was on varsity, bro. I played them all 3 years. All 3 years, bro. The first year we lost when I was a sophomore. The second year we won, We beat them, and the last year we lost to them in the playoffs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bro. It was heartbreaking, bro. It was them, Allen, Texas. Pretty sure you know of Allen.
Everybody knows Allen.
Kyler Murray. All that stuff.
Yeah.
We lost. I think I never beat Allen the time I was there.
They're big
time, bro. Big time. There's this dude named Theo Weiss. I think he's at Missouri now. He was at Oklahoma, but he transferred to Missouri. He was a dog, bro. He was killing our DBs and all that, bro. It was crazy. It was crazy, bro. Yeah. And then, who else? Duncanville.
Yeah, Duncanville.
Duncanville. I would never forget this moment, bro. This is my junior year. We played Duncanville in Jerry's World, Cowboy Stadium, AT&T, bro, right?
Yeah.
And they were projected to win state. That year, right?
Okay.
We met them in the second round, and we was just going back and forth, bro, scoring on each other and everything. And then it came to, I think, 3 or 2 seconds left in the fourth, right? And they needed a field goal to win. We were up by 3. They needed to tie. No, we were up by 1. My bad. We were up by 1, right? And so I think, and the kicker was making 40 yards, right? He was making 40 yards consistently during the game, though. That's the thing. So it was kind of scaring us when it came rolling down to that time, right?
Right.
And so when it came down and he kicked it, I'm telling you right now, it looked good. And as I was looking, I was like, oh, it's not going to go in. And it missed barely, bro.
Really?
Bro, that was probably the most exciting moment of my life, just knowing that we beat the people that was projected to win state.
That's
and
wild.
Yeah, and after that, we felt like we was going to win state. We felt like we could have beat any team that came across our path, right?
Of course.
Yeah, and then, I think it was semifinals, quarterfinals, around there. And came to Allen, went to play them at UNT, bro, and it was just, ain't gonna cap. The refs kind of messed us up, bro. The refs kind of messed up. I know they said don't blame the refs, but the refs kind of messed us up, bro. There was a play I had caught. It was on a 4th and 10. I had caught a comeback and I dove for the first down. There was a picture of it and I was airborne.
Yeah.
And I got the first down, but they called me short.
Oh man,
bro. And then there was 2 other plays that they didn't get right, bro. There was one we had sacked the quarterback, but apparently he got the ball off.
Yeah.
So say, and then they scored on that play, and then they didn't call that he was down, but he was already down. If you go back and look at the replays and stuff that, and then there was another play where he fumbled right before he got into the end zone. They still called it a touchdown, bro.
Those damn refs, man.
You know what I'm saying, bro? So it was just frustrating, bro. Frustrating.
So do you think the statement's always that Texas high school football is superior to everywhere else?
Yes.
You on board with that?
Yes, 110%. 110%. The only people I would see that got competition, Florida boys are different. I'll say that for sure. Oh, bro, they quick, fast. Jared Judy, is it Jared? Yeah, Jared Judy.
Yeah,
he's a definition of a Florida boy, bro. That dude is just.
They be trying to fight people too,
bro. On me,
Florida
yeah, they do. Nah, bro, what? Bro, when we played in South Florida, I think some dude was trying to fight me, but I was like, bro, chill out, bro. Ain't nobody here for all that, bro. I'm just trying to play football, bro.
That's
Come
right.
on now. Ain't nobody trying to do all that, bro. It'll be Florida. I'll say Florida and then Cali. I know, Cody. If you see this. Yeah, but y'all probably y'all at number 3, bro. I play.
See, but Cali's a tough one because I've seen some top end Cali football is really good, but then you still have that mid to low end, which is it's the same as everywhere else.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Mater Dane, you could give them that, but they say a lot of people say that Mater Dane recruit. Who else? There's another school out there that they say that recruits.
What is it? Cal Poly?
Is it Cal Poly?
No, sorry. Cal Poly is the. I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name of it. Nobody cares.
Yeah. About that. Who cares?
That's funny. So what made you pick BYU then?
My best offer, I would say, because I would say the school, if you said you was out there, I don't know if you've been to any of the games or anything like that, but out there it was mainly a run-heavy offense, especially for Euless Trinity, just because we had all those big boys up front.
I was actually going to ask that because I thought that, but I wasn't sure if that was true. So it is?
No, it is for sure. So I would say when I got there, it was 90-10 run offense the entire time, right? Because when I was looking at the receivers and stuff, they weren't as big, but they were quick. But they would have good hands, but they weren't they were decent hands. They would have some decent hands. They wouldn't be good hands. They would catch contested passes or anything like that.
Right.
So when I got moved up, I would say it was it started going to more as 80-20, and then as my career progressed over there at Euless, it went to almost a 50-50. I'll say 60-40
Yeah.
mainly, but like it was at like a 60. It was at a 60. I'll say 60-40 just to like keep it there.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I feel like I came in and impacted this because like we were able to throw the ball, and the quarterback that I have good friends, I'm still good friends with. He had an arm. It was just he had got injured majority of the times. So, I mean, but I would say we did have them big boys up front, so we would always run the ball heavy still.
Right.
But like when it was time for someone to make a play, they would know who to go to.
Well, dude, you gotta be able to run the ball.
Oh,
You
of
can't run the
course.
ball, you're screwed.
Of course.
So,
But I think that was what was good for us. I feel like we would always be good at running the ball just because of all the polys up front and our running back, bro.
yeah.
Our boy running back, Brandon Theus, bro. He was a monster in that backfield, bro. He was 6'1". He like pushing like 210.
Jeez.
And at the time, that's pretty big for a running back
Heck yeah, that's
in
still
high
big.
school. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, bro. Like I feel like we always had a good running back. Dang, I can't even talk right now. we always had a good run game. That's what I was trying to get at. Yeah, we always had a good run game though. But like, if we would just throw the ball a little bit more, I feel like we would probably won at least. We probably went to state at least twice, at least one.
Yeah.
We probably would have won one at least.
So you feel like that was... So what offers did you have coming out of high school then?
So I had that. I had BYU. BYU was my first offer. I had Wyoming. And then I had Texas A&M Commerce, and then everything else was just like a lot of looks, just because of the school I went to. I felt like they were like, oh, 6'4" receiver, let's go check him out. And they would come check me out, and they would look at me. But when they came to like season and stuff, they would always see us running the ball.
Right, so that hurt you.
Yeah, so I would say that did hurt me. But then again, I did make a big impact, I would say, as my time over there, just because they didn't really have like a big receiver like that. They didn't really have like that go-to receiver until like there was this dude named Brandon Carter when they won state in 2010. They won in 2008, 2007, 2009, and in 2010, I believe. I gotta recheck, but I'm pretty sure it was all three. It was one of those, all of those, somewhere in that in that category. But I really felt like I was the big time receiver that came through there after him, to be honest.
Do you ever wish you would have gone to a school that threw more, or like if you go back, would you have stayed there because you like enjoyed your time there?
If I went back, like going back in time, I'd probably say I probably would have went somewhere else. I probably would have transferred somewhere else. I probably would have went there at the start, and then I probably would have transferred probably like my junior year, just because of how everything was and how the coaches were. Like they were very run heavy all the time, just because of that was a traditional way, I would say. So I would for sure probably like maybe go to like Alito, or someone that had like thrown the ball way more, like it was more of a pass game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So BYU is your biggest offer. So that's why you chose them, I'm assuming. But you aren't a member of the church. So, like, how big of a I know I asked you a little bit about this before, but, like, you didn't really know what you were getting yourself into too much when you committed, or what?
All I was thinking about, bro, was, to be honest, was come here. Because I was always talking to my parents about it, and they were like, look, just go in there, do your thing, get an education, and get football, and then get to the league. That's the money. Just keep it simple, bro. Don't go in there thinking too much about it. Just keep it simple. Go in there, get an education, go get to the league, and just make as much friends and much contacts as possible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just coming here was just with that mindset. I felt like not pressured, but like nervous.
Yeah.
Just stepping out. Like I feel like coming here for sure was just stepping out of my comfort zone.
Right.
But like what like I forgot who said this, but my uncle always said is get comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Right.
And so I feel like that was a big challenge for me, just coming here, getting out of my comfort zone of what I was used to and stuff like that, you know. Because I ain't gonna cap, when I first got here, I felt like a lot of people was not like me, and they would have like a staring problem.
Really?
Yeah, bro. Like I don't like. There was a couple times I had went to a Utah Jazz game, and I just felt like someone was staring at me. And when I would look to like my left or right, there was just be like people just looking at me, bro. And it was just awkward and funny. It's like people still do that now. It's like I feel like people don't really see like a colored person or like people like a person like me out here like that. So I feel like that's why they stare and they try to like. I don't know. It's just weird. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. What is your ethnicity?
So I am half black, 25% Tongan. I'm 25% Irish.
Irish.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Irish?
My grandma.
Okay.
So yeah, so how that all worked. So my grandma had went to Hawaii, and my grandpa. That's what kind of my grandpa and my grandma kind of met up. They met up in Hawaii,
Okay.
and then that's how my mom came to be, and that's how I'm here. So
Okay. Okay. Cool. So where's your black come from?
my pops,
And then
side,
and then your
yeah.
mom has the
Irish and Tongan in there.
Tongan.
Yeah, you can kind of see it in here. Like people will say, "Oh no, she's white, she's white." I'm like, bro, if you go back and look at her high school pictures, you'll see both of them in there. So
Yeah. That's funny. So, did you feel like, because you grew up in Euless, there's a ton of like the church is pretty strong there. Did you have friends growing up that were members of the church, or was it like so it was like it wasn't a foreign concept to you? It was probably just like the full immersion.
Yeah,
was where it's kind of like
because they they weren't trying to like pressure me and like come into their church or like come join us or anything like that. I feel like they were just more of at the time they were just like we just wanted to live and just be ourselves. You know, we didn't want to bring like the whole religion into it. We were just trying to have fun. And just live our lives as kids and teenagers, bro, as I feel like it should be. You know what I'm saying? So,
do you feel like there's ever that pressure here? Like, is that a thing? Do people at BYU like ever like
try to get me like to come over or like come to church?
Yeah, like join the not necessarily to come to church, but like to join the churches ever? Like, do you ever feel like people are kind of like trying to be a missionary on you ever?
Nah, there was sometimes like there was like I'm not gonna care. There was like sometimes like missionaries will be up here, like they'll come to our house or whatever, and they'll be like, "Oh, can we come in?" I'm like, "Bro, like." Y'all are cool. I'm cool with talking to y'all, but I don't want y'all to come into my house and try to like to convert me and see like my lifestyle and stuff like that. Like I'm cool with everybody. Like I'm the type of person to respect everybody.
Right.
Not because like you never know who you could run into. You know, it could be like just saying like you can run into Hillary, but I'll still kind of respect it. Like I'm not gonna like be like just because he's Hillary, you know what I'm saying? Like I would like know the person first before I judge anybody. Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. So what's been your favorite part about being at BYU?
For sure, football, but for sure, just making a lot of friends. A lot of friends I didn't think I would be friends with, to be honest. Just making a lot of good connections. I feel like when I first got here, I made good connections, but not a lot of connections. I would say like I always had my group. Yeah. I would have so like when I came in, it was JaVale, George Udo, Luke Andrade, and those like the three main people I would like hang around and be around because I don't know we were like all like non-LDS coming here, and we all had like the same philosophies, like I said, like how it is in Euless, like how they had like their own little groups and stuff like that.
Right.
So I would mainly be hanging around with them, but like now that I'm growing and like some of like half of those people have left, like have transferred to somewhere else, just getting to know everybody else in the locker room, I feel like was a big accomplishment for me, just because, like I said, I'm trying to get good with being comfortable with being uncomfortable. So just getting to know everybody. Like when you hit me up, I was like, I need to know more about bro. So so I felt good coming here. Felt good. I felt like we was gonna have a great time. So
for sure, it always is. And that's one thing. You're that guy who like in the locker room, like you just have a good time.
Oh, bro. Well, I just try to enjoy myself, bro. No matter what people think of me, bro. Because at the same time, bro, you gotta love yourself before you can love anybody else. So I feel like once you fall in love with yourself, then people can start to like. You can start loving other people. That's why, like, not finna get in the whole relationship thing or anything like that, but, like, that's kind of why, like, I'm not in one. Yeah. Because I want to love myself first before I go off and loving someone else.
Bro, I think that's pretty inspirational right there. You know what I mean?
I try to be, bro. I watch a lot of documentaries and stuff like that, so.
That's funny because, no, I don't know. That's just so true. It's like, and I see it in, like, people's relationships. It's like when one of the people, and usually it's girls because I think girls struggle with like loving themselves more than guys.
Oh, yes.
And so I see it in a lot of women in relationships. It's like they have a hard time loving themselves, and it causes problems in their, I wouldn't say problems, but it's like it's a hurdle that they have to deal with in their relationship. And it's like everybody needs to find ways to love themselves. It's really hard for some people, but the sooner they can figure that out, the happier they'll be. Because if you're searching for happiness or like conviction outside of yourself, you're never going to be satisfied. It's like you have to like find that yourself. You know
bro,
I mean?
I agree with you 110%. Like me and my homie, like, because I have a Twitch, you know, Supreme Kibo, you know, I'm going to be twitching tonight, streaming tonight on the game. So, you know, if you want to come join that, you know what I'm saying? Got to promote it. But if y'all want to come join, you know, me and my homies always be talking about life like that. Like we always talk about, not like always females, but life in general. Like, like relationships, like, yeah, we always want to grow up to have like that person for us, but before we could do that and, like, go out and have a relationship, we got to find who we are and what we like. Because I feel like I don't agree that when men and women are equal. I feel like we are different.
100%.
We all do different things. We all have different aspects, right?
I agree.
So I feel like for us, we have to, like, for us to even get up to that higher status, we have to take a step at a time. Like, we have to go through the hardships. We have to go through adversity. That's how we build character. That's how boys build character. Like,
Right.
when you want to get big or go to the gym or get muscles and stuff like that, you have to put your muscles through extreme pain and suffering. You know what I'm saying? To even get results like that.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like women. I'm not gonna say like women have it easy, but I feel like when it comes to like life aspects and stuff, I feel like men have it harder just because we have to take step by step by step. Like, I always use this like and stuff like that. Like how, like when a guy has a boat or when a man has a boat, how does a woman get on the boat? She just gets a DM, come on the boat. She has a cute face, good body, and stuff like that.
Right.
Come on the boat. How does a man have to get on the boat?
You got to earn that.
You got to get the boat. You have to get the boat. You know what I'm saying? You gotta feel like us. We have to get up to that high level of status to even like be acknowledged by a female. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I see what you're saying. I agree with that. It's like, no, 100%. I think you hit the nail on the head. It's like, the reality of it is, people can say what they want to, but men and women aren't equal because there's things that like I do a lot better than my wife, and there's the things my wife does a lot better than me that I can't even like.
Like women are
like,
better.
I just can't.
Yeah, like women are better nurturers than men are.
Right.
But can protect and stuff like that. Like we can physically more protect and stuff like that. Like I feel like one thing women do, like I feel like they think too much, but I think that comes with it. You know what I mean?
It's like it can be good and bad.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like I feel like when they think too much, the good part is like when they think too much, they think of all the aspects. They think of all the dangers. Like if a woman was walking out right now, like if a woman was walking somewhere like
they're thinking about all the bad things that could go wrong.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But like a man, they're gonna think about that, but then they're gonna have that confidence in themselves, like I can protect myself. You know what I mean?
No, I know exactly what you mean, because this is how it goes with me and my wife. It's like I have an idea, and I'm like, "This is a great idea. Let's do it." And she's like, "Well, you realize there's like this, and this that could go wrong." I'm like, "Yeah, but we'll figure that out later."
Yeah,
like,
yeah, no, 110%, bro.
And it's good to have that person to keep you in check, and so it's definitely good to have that equal balance. And it's a team. It's a team game. So they work together.
As it should, bro. As it should.
100%. Question: I noticed in your bio says you're fluent in ASL. Is that true?
I've kind of came away from it a little bit, but like I would say after I got done doing ASL, probably for like a year or two, I was very fluent. Like,
what were you doing it for a year or two for?
Just because I needed a language, and I felt like everybody was doing Spanish all the time, so I wanted to be different. I would say,
like in high school, you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. So I wanted to be different. Did ASL, and like I had like. When I got into ASL, I was like, oh, I'm probably going to be like the only dude in here. Everybody else going to do like Spanish or like they had Arabic where I was at, yeah. I wanted to do Arabic, but I was
that'd be tough.
Yeah, but I was like, man, I feel like that'd be too hard though. So I came to ASL and I actually had like a couple of my friends in there. So it was pretty fun. So I kept it fun as time went on. So
that's way cool. I did, ASL. I think my wife knows a little bit, but yeah, I don't know any of it. I had a cousin who, when he was younger, he couldn't talk. He kind of developed it a little bit as he got older, but so I probably should have learned more of it then. But what are you doing in your free time? You said you game?
I game. I game anything, bro. But I really be on Apex a lot just because I think it's I don't know. I feel like I've kind of grown out of COD. I'll get back on COD every now and then, but like I feel like I've grown on Apex just because it's way more different and stuff like that. Like they have like this like it's like a little war zone kind of thing, kind of differently. So I would say I like Apex. I'll be on Madden, 2K. Yeah. 2K, you know what I'm saying? Be balling people up.
If you're playing with someone and like there's money on the line, what game are you most confident in? 2K. 2K? You're taking anybody in 2K?
Anybody can get it in 2K. Anybody can get it in 2K. Anybody.
That's good to know. Or do you think you're the best on the team?
The best.
Who's second best?
Nobody.
I love it.
It's just me.
It's just you. So you stream a little bit?
I stream. Yeah, I've been streaming for a while now. I've been streaming since last year, but I've kind of been on it more lately this year because I've got me a schedule going. Yeah. Where I stream on the weekends. Oh yeah. So yeah, I streamed yesterday. Got about like 10, I was consistent with 10 viewers and stuff like that. So. You know, I'm trying to go up. I know I just hit 45 yesterday, 45 followers.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, and then
on Twitch?
Yeah, on Twitch. And then I just set up last night like a thing where you could donate money and stuff like that. So
Yeah, there you go.
trying to come up in life, bro. Trying to make it big, bro.
We need to get their boy Kibo. Was it Supreme Kibo?
Supreme Kibo at Twitch, bro. You know, come follow me. You know, come vibe with me tonight, bro. You know, I'll be on tonight playing games. So.
He'll be on tonight. Go tap in. You can pay him now. You can get him a little extra scratch in the pocket.
Cash. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny. Well, so what else besides games? What's your what are your free time activities besides gaming?
So I got into the Bible. So like I would say as a kid, I never really was more of a religion kid. I would have been more like living in the moment, being a kid, being a teenager, going out and doing things like that. So I feel like now, it's better late than never. I started reading the Bible.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so I started reading the Bible.
Old or New Testament?
I'll say old. I think it's old. Yeah, it's old.
Start at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Old
Might
Testament.
as well. And then I started getting more books. I started buying books. Like I have this book called Allah, because I'm trying to get more into religion, so I can see how religions are, what different religions, and what I feel like would best suit me and how I would see the world. You know what I mean?
Dude, that's super cool.
Yeah, I was trying to find the Quran, but I couldn't find the Quran, so I just got me a book that says Allah, and they talk about like the whole ISIS thing and how people are, how they see Muslims and stuff like that. So I've really been getting into religion books, and I also got me a cookbook, bro.
There you go. You
You
cook?
know what I'm saying? I'm trying, I here and there.
Yeah.
You know, I've been trying to get some more utensils because some of the stuff in the book I need and we don't have. So
Yeah.
so I think when I first got the book, I cooked me hamburgers for my family back
Oh,
home. Yeah, I got it in Texas. It was the Oprah cookbook, bro.
Oh, there you go.
Cooked me some burgers for my family. They were like, bro, it's actually pretty good. I'm like, yeah,
That's funny.
and it's healthy, bro. You know, stop playing with me. You know, Chef Kibo in the cut, man. You better stop playing with me.
I got a Traeger. I like to smoke meat.
Smoke meat, really?
Yeah.
I've been really wanting to get into that, bro.
We need to smoke some meat. Have the boys over a little barbecue.
Oh, I'm with that, bro. I'm with that
It's
for
fun.
sure, bro. I'm especially like for me from Texas, bro. I gotta learn how to cook.
Got to, bro.
I gotta learn how to cook some barbecue, bro.
You have to get that brisket on there.
Oh,
I'm not even gonna
start on
lie.
the
I
brisket.
actually haven't cooked a brisket
bro.
because you got to cook for like. Here's why I'm scared to cook a brisket. Because one, it's like $100 for a brisket, and then two, it's a lot of meat, so you got to cook for a lot of people.
A lot of people.
So you can't do a lot of trial and error. You got to get it right, because if you got 30 people coming over for some brisket and you mess it up, you got 30 people that are gonna be mad.
Yeah. No, I feel
So,
you, bro.
That's why I've been hesitant to do it, but I just need to do it. My dad does it; he's pretty good at it, so I just need to do his recipe or whatever.
Hey man,
But
you know, yeah, just get his recipe. You know, get
mess it up.
Nah, you know, cook it. I would say practice yourself. Practice for yourself before you even
Get a test run.
Yeah, get a test run first before you even happens. But you know, if you want anybody to come test it, bro. I mean, man,
Supreme
bro.
Kibo,
Yeah,
huh?
you know what I mean.
You said you've been into reading lately.
Mhm.
What do you read or do you listen?
I want to read. I don't want to listen because I feel like listening. I feel like I start falling asleep and
Really?
like I'm not really focused in. Like I listen and I'll be looking up at the ceiling sometimes and then I just start zoning out, bro.
Yeah, I feel that.
Because like me and my mind's always racing all the time. So I rather when I'm reading, I feel like I'm focusing on the book more than I'm getting out of my.
Do you have a favorite book?
No, not yet. Like I feel like I just got into reading. I feel like like a year or two ago. So I don't really have a favorite book right now because I'm still reading not all of them, but some of them. So
That's cool. Have you read "It Takes What It Takes" by Trevor Moawad? That's a good one. That's probably my favorite book. I got my brother reading it right now.
What is it about?
It's about he actually died like 2 years ago, but he was Russell Wilson's mental coach, and he was also worked with Alabama football, Florida State football, and a couple other schools. And so he's just a mental coach that wrote a book.
Oh yeah,
It's about the whole "it takes what it takes" thing is basically like options are an illusion, and how you don't actually have, like, let's say like you have a goal, you don't really have choices to get to that goal. It's like there's like, for example, you want to get to the NFL, you don't have a choice whether you want to eat right or whether you want to train every day, whether you want to do your recovery. Like, that's not a choice. Like, you might think, oh yeah, I can do it today or I can't. But the reality of it is, if you want to hit your goal, those aren't choices. Like, it takes what it takes to get there. So you just got to do it.
Bro. I don't even think I gotta read that. I feel like I've seen so many podcasts that talk about stuff like that, bro.
Yeah.
Like people talk mess about Andrew Tate and stuff, but like Andrew Tate gives good, valid points.
He does.
Yes.
I mean, don't get me wrong. He's got his marketing side for sure, but it's like some of the things he says when he's not trying to get when he's not just trying to like get some attention, when he's actually talking, he makes some very valid points.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, like that's what I said, bro. Like when he says the man who wakes up every day, who doesn't go to the gym every day, will always lose to the guy who wakes up to go to the gym every day.
Right.
It's not supposed to, like us, you know, like I feel like for boys or men, you would say, it doesn't like, we shouldn't like let our feelings dictate on what we do today. We should discipline ourselves enough, like, dang,
Exactly.
I'm sad, I don't want to go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? But like,
Right.
there's guys out there be like, oh, I'm sad, I'm finna go to the gym. You know, they use that as to break out of that cycle of being sad. You know what I mean? Or being stressed. You know 100%. What I'm saying? So I feel like if we really want to get to where we at, you know, we can't let our feelings dictate on on what we do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like like they say, our brains control us. Now we control our brains. We supposed to get out of that cycle of being sad, being stressed. And if you think about it, as kids, when we was growing up, our fathers be like, suck it up, stop crying, why you crying all the time, you know? But when it comes to females, they could do that. Right. They would they would like try to carry them, nurture them and stuff like that. But I feel like that's what we're supposed to do, bro. We're supposed to be more manly. We're supposed to be like not always put our emotions to the side, but like try to cancel our emotions, but like try not to let our emotions dictate what we do, what we need to do. You know what I'm saying?
That's the key right there. It's like what you need to do. Like sometimes you just got to do it. You know what I mean? Whether you're feeling good or not, you just got to do what you got to do sometimes.
Like if my body hurts, like, bro, I just got to get up. I got to go do it, bro, because the other guys, there's always people like me trying to get better that's actually doing it, you know, that's struggling. And there's people that's out there that could be in the same position as me. You know what I'm saying? So.
Right. Nah, dude, that's super cool. So, kind of like transition a little bit. What are some things, actually it kind of goes right along with that. What are some things that help you stay disciplined? Like what would you say your why is?
My family.
Your family?
I feel like family is key for me just because of how far I am from them. Just because I was always, when I grew up, I would always be around my friends, but every time I come back home, I always be around my dad. Dad always teaching me life lessons. Mom always caring for me. Sister always being an older sister, either being annoying or being that person I need to go to when my mom and dad are mad at me when I get in trouble and stuff like that. Yeah. So just really my family, bro, and just always trying to talk to them how many times I can. Like even before I came here, I talked to my sister. Last night I talked to my mom. The early before that day, I talked to my dad. So just always talking to them and just keeping them like I know like I'm not alone in this. Like they are here supporting me, even if they're not here physically, they're here mentally, emotionally. Just always trying to keep me up in high spirit and stuff like that. So every day I wake up, like I said, I wake up at 6 o'clock. When I'm up at 6 o'clock, my alarm goes off. I wake up, I'm like, I want to go back to sleep, and then I start thinking of my family. Like, all right, now let me get up. Right. I got to do this. If I want to because they sacrifice so much for me that I want to give back to them. Like I'm not supposed to, but it's just how I think it should go. You know what I'm saying? Like
for sure,
the NFL is for sure like the end goal for me. But I want to get to the NFL so I can provide for the people I care about, even if it's like a close friend or a friend I fell off with. You know, I just want to give back to people and help other people out. You know, people say always like, if you like, this is the saying I always go by, if you can't split bread, he fake. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of see that as like, I'm not gonna let money be like the factor on why I leave people. I want money to be the factor of why I bring people together. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like I want to open up like jobs and stuff like that. Like I tell myself, like when I get to the NFL, like I'm not gonna buy like a new car for me. If anything, I'll give my mom and dad and sister stuff. But I'm gonna just like get like, if I go to the league, I'm gonna get me an apartment. I'm gonna stay with the same car I got, just deck it out and stuff like that. But I'm not the type to go spend it on like jewelry and stuff. I feel like it's just there. Jewelry's always gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? I want to do stuff that's gonna help people and help other people get money. You know what I'm saying?
That's super cool. That's awesome. So you said your sister's older?
Mm-hmm. She's 26, 27.
Was that 4 years older? 5 years older?
5 years older.
Okay, cool. So you're the youngest?
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's only me and my sister.
That's cool. You guys pretty tight though.
Yeah, we're pretty close. I would say when we were kids, we hated each other.
That's how it goes.
Yeah. Bro, me and my sister always used to hit each other, bro. There be sometimes we'll be close, but like I feel like now that we've grown older, seeing how things go, we're more mature. We've come closer. I would say for sure. Same. Just because there was at a time where me and my parents weren't getting along, and the only really person that was by my side was my sister.
Yeah.
So I feel like me and my every day, every second, bro. I feel like me and my sister come get closer and closer.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's way awesome. Yeah, I got an older sister and younger brother, and definitely the older we get, the closer we all get. So
Yeah, for sure.
that's how it goes. You grow up, you quit like being mad over stupid stuff.
Facts.
Right?
Facts.
You figure it out. I know you just kind of hit on this, but what are some of your like goals and aspirations? I know you kind of, like I said, you just hit on that, but maybe in more detail besides NFL.
Besides NFL, just like I said, bro, just helping other people, like opening up jobs for people that don't have jobs, giving people jobs that don't have jobs. Like the one person I see like as an inspiration to me in that aspect would be Nipsey Hussle, on how he just was opening things around his community, trying to give people jobs, trying to get people to get money and stuff like that. Like just giving back to the community. I feel like just giving back to people. I feel like the whole rich stay rich thing type of thing. Like, nah, I want people to get money like me.
Yeah.
I want people to start businesses and get like people out of their houses, not like out of the houses, but like off their butts and stuff like that, and just get money. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
stuff,
for sure.
So stuff like that, bro.
No, I agree with that. I think here's my thought. No one really gets there alone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody who's successful had people help them along the way. So now, like, once you get successful, you start getting a little bit of traction. It's your job to turn around and pay it back. Yeah. So then when someone asks you a question, oh, how'd you do this? How do you do that? Let me help you. And, like, you can be a mentor to them because you had mentors. Saying. Like, for me, that's 100%. It's like everything I've accomplished, it's because I've had people teach me and help me along the way. Mm-hmm. And, like, even push me. Like, hey, you're slacking right now. Like, pick it up. Mm-hmm. So it's like it's my duty now when people ask me, oh, how do you do this? Or how'd you get there? Or, like, how'd you accomplish this? It's like, well, like, let me help you. Let me teach you. So
yeah.
Recently, I've kind of been doing a little bit more like mentorship for people who ask me. Yeah. And I get more and more questions about certain things just from people watching the podcast. And so it's cool. It's given me the opportunity to kind of help people in any way I can. So.
Of course, bro. Of course. I feel like we're like, as we're humans on here, like, I feel like we're supposed to help each other. We're not always supposed to like block somebody out or do this or do that. But I would say for sure, just watch who you like put yourself around, you know, around a group. You know, if you're helping people, yeah, you can help them, but be sure you're helping them in the right way, not the wrong way. You know what I mean?
Sure, yeah.
So
it's like teach them how to fish, not just give them fish.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like, don't always hand feed people. Make them earn it. You know what I'm saying? You 100%. Can give them knowledge and stuff like that, but make them work from the ground up, bro.
It benefits both of you because it's like that's just that thing. That's a very true concept that a lot of people need to understand. So.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people do oversee that type of concept, bro.
Yeah, they want to give.
They too busy worried about the top. They miss all the stuff that's in between, bro.
Right.
Like they say, bro, it's about the what do you call it? The process, not the product.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure. That's for real. Man, you're inspirational here.
Trying to be, bro. Trying to be.
That's what the kids needed today. Couple more questions. Do you have any, like, I know you talked about your 6 a.m. routine. Are you pretty routine or like a ritual guy, like pregame?
Pregame? Yeah.
Yeah?
I say so, yeah.
What are some of those rituals?
So some of the rituals before games and stuff like that, I've actually got into meditating, just taking a couple like 30 minutes, 45 minutes just to sit quietly with my thoughts and things like that. So I would say like before games, I would just chill, like have my headphones on. I would just like be laid back, and I started listening to jazz music before games now. Yeah, I feel like it calms me down. It calms me down. Like I feel like on the ride to the stadium, I listen to jazz music to calm me down, and then like when I'm warming up, I listen to some like Young Boy. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Give me lit real quick. You know what I'm saying? Either get some Young Boy going, and some Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar, my favorite rapper.
Oh yes,
rapper. Yeah.
What song? Do you have a favorite song, or you just like him?
Just like him. I don't have a favorite song. Yeah, this is style and what he says in his songs. It'd be so true sometimes, bro. If you really go back and listen to what he says in his songs, they're just so inspirational.
Are they?
Like, yeah.
I'll have to pay attention to that. I haven't noticed.
I'm telling you.
I like his beat, but like,
his beats are crazy.
Dude, I'm the worst though at like knowing what songs they're saying. Like everybody always makes fun of me for it because it's like we'll be like there's a song that everybody knows, heard on the radio 100 times, and I still just don't know the words to it.
Yeah.
And I'll sing it too, but I just the wrong words.
Yeah.
Like, I just don't.
You be mumbling all this
Yeah.
stuff. Nah, a lot
like LeBron, man.
Yeah, my dad don't like it when I play my type of music in the car when I'm with him, bro.
That's funny.
Like, bro, it's the same beat, bro. You can't even hear what they saying. They mumbling all the time. I'm like, bro, shut up, bro. It's my music. It's my generation of music that I grew up in, bro. All right, leave me alone.
That's hilarious. Another thing it said on there, it said you're a movie guy? You a big movie guy?
Big movie guy. I blame my mother for that.
Yeah?
Bro, what? As a kid, growing up, even to this day, when I go back home, my mom always got like something for us to watch, or she got something for us to want me to see or anything like that, bro. So like,
do you have a favorite movie?
Kung Fu Panda, bro. I'm gonna keep it original, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Kung Fu
The
Panda,
first one?
the first one, bro. Nah, that's my favorite, bro. It was
That's
like,
a good movie though.
Yeah, just because I don't know the aspect of everything, bro. It's an amazing movie, bro. I love what's his name, Master Oogway.
Yeah.
Be spitting, bro. What? I think the first thing that hit me when I rewatched that, bro, was when he said, "Yesterday was history, tomorrow will be a mystery, but today is a gift. That's why it is called present."
Yeah.
That was the first thing that hit me. I'm like, bro, that's hard. You know what? I'm finna live by that, bro. And my homie Trajan Bridges actually posted that on his story one time. And I was like, bro, I'm finna go watch that movie right now because he actually posted that same quote that I just talked about.
Yeah.
So yeah, bro, Master Oogway, OG for sure, bro.
That's hilarious, man. That's a good movie though. I can respect that. What's something that people don't know about you? What's one thing that most people probably don't know about you?
That most people don't know about me? I feel like a lot of people know who about me. Like I'm not.
But like, what's one thing that like people like that's like, unless I like live with you, I probably don't know this. You know what I'm saying?
I try to be myself around everybody, bro. No cap. Like I feel like a lot of people know a lot about me. I don't really try to hide anything. I feel like the things I do is just things I show around everybody.
That's cool.
You know, I feel like I can't really think of anything. No cap.
That's nice.
So,
Hey, you're Irish. Do a lot of people know that? Cause I didn't.
A lot of people don't know I'm Irish. Yeah,
Irish.
And a lot of people don't like believe that because
You don't see a lot of black Irish people.
Oh no, I'm just what I'm saying. So. I was going to say something about from Conor McGregor, but it was inappropriate. So.
Hey, Conor McGregor got some good quotes. Talk about someone that's got some good quotes right there.
Oh, bro.
Most entertaining man ever.
Ever, bro. But when he lost to Khabib, I kind of saw that coming. No cap. Khabib is a man of honor and respect, bro. He's
a bad man.
He's a bad man. He does the simple things, and that's what makes him great.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He wakes up, trains, goes prays, serves what's the name, Allah, stuff like that, and he goes back to training, sleeps. He just keeps it simple.
Very disciplined.
That's what I'm saying.
There's no, like, I'm sure he has things that give him pleasure, but like he doesn't have a lot of pleasure things in his life.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I kind of look up to him when it comes to being disciplined. Just always getting up and doing everything, no matter how boring it gets or how like tiring it gets. Or be like, oh, I want to do something else. He gets up and still does the same thing every day.
Yeah,
and he loves it. That's what one thing I found about him.
You got to learn to love it if you're gonna do it like that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You can't hate it every day.
Mm-hmm.
You got to find ways to love it.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. 110%.
Are you a big UFC guy or just kind of that?
I'm not really a big UFC guy, but I do watch it just because it's entertaining. Just to see
You watching
people
the fight this weekend?
Do
you know who it is?
Isn't it his little brother? Isn't it Khabib's little brother versus
I don't know if it's his little brother. But Islam? Yeah.
Islam versus the Australian dude.
Volk?
Volk, yeah. I kind of got Islam on that just because he's learned from Khabib. So
Bro, after that last fight with Islam, he was solid.
He destroyed the champion, bro. What was his name? I forgot his name.
Golly, I can't remember who it was either. Was it the Brazilian dude?
Yeah, it was the Brazilian dude. He destroyed him,
Yeah.
bro. Like it was. I don't even think it was.
He's just so strong, bro.
Exactly,
So,
bro.
Who do you think's gonna win? You think Islam now?
Yeah, I'll take Islam. I'll take Islam.
I want Volk. I like Volk as I just think he's a cool dude. He's pretty chill. But I think if I had money on it, I'd probably put it on Islam. But I want Volk.
I feel you.
So we'll see.
Volk is good just because I think there was a fight I had watched with my homie one time and he was in a headlock.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, I think he had his head. He was in a headlock and he didn't even tap out and he got out of it and he was like in there for like at least like a minute or two, bro.
Bro, you get me in a headlock, it's game over. I'm
Bro,
sorry.
what?
I'm claustrophobic.
I ain't go cap. I got my honor, so I'd rather you choke me out than me tap out, bro. Okay, I don't care.
You're going limp. I love it.
Put me to sleep, bro. I ain't finna show no weakness in me.
That's a man of honor right there. No quitting. Well, dude, that's funny. It's been a blast. Appreciate you coming on today, Kibo.
Of course, bro. And if you need me ever to come do some more stuff, be a co-host, man, I'm always down, bro.
We might have to. You're one of the more entertaining people we've ever had on here.
Oh, so. Bro, I'm always trying to, expand my brand, as they say. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. So. We love it, too. And I appreciate you being you, too.
Of course, bro.
That's real OG. Okay, you're the man.